I heard this great phrase last night that I hadn't heard before. And it's in the title of this live. And I'm going to talk about it in a moment. But it is in the title of this live. And I was really moved. I went to a fantastic event last night. And it was to benefit an organization called Rise Now, which was new to me. Kind of shocking. Incredible organization, risenow.us, really making a difference in literally changing the laws for people who have experienced sexual assault, rape, domestic violence, and that's something that obviously I can get behind. So it was great. It was a benefit performance of this very cool show. And it was interesting because it wasn't exactly like a reverse vagina monologues, but all the performers were men. Well, and one woman, fantastic performer, and men were terrific as well. So at the founder of Rise Now, powerhouse Amanda. I don't know. I'm going to pronounce her last name wrong. But Amanda, the founder, came and spoke. And man, she's fantastic. She's a mojolicious woman. And she said this phrase, she says, I think it might be because I'm a pathological optimist. And that just like, boom, it hit me square in the middle of my forehead. And I thought, shit. I think that's also me. I think she described a part of myself, like a pathological optimist. And so I'm wondering, with what you've got going on in life and how you are in the way that you process things and the way that you go about life, like, do you lean more towards the optimist side of things, or do you lean more towards the pessimist side of things? Do comment and let me know. I for sure have leaned towards more of the optimist side of things. And I do believe that can be cultivated. I think there's a natural sense that we all have, whether we kind of lean one way or the other. However, you can cultivate either side. I know that when things fall apart, which they have plenty in my life, and there's breakdowns, one thing I have been really I get proud of is the ability to pick myself back up and continue to go. I think that is an incredibly important quality for us all to have in life. And it doesn't mean that you don't get bruised. It doesn't mean that things don't get broken. There's something about that, and every single one of you. If you're out there and you're telling me that you haven't fallen down and gotten back up, let me know, because you, my friend, are kind of like a freak of nature then. Because we have all fallen down, right? And I'm sure we have all picked ourselves back up. But how is it something that you do on the optimism side of things or the pessimism side of things, right? This is what I wanted to bring to you today, because it's been in my consciousness for these last 24 hours. And it's so much been in my consciousness, evidently, that I had a really interesting dream, which I want to share with you. And do you remember your dreams? I sometimes do. Sometimes I do, and they'll be there like right as I wake up, and then poof, they disappear. And then sometimes they'll like stick with me. So you might appreciate this. I had this dream. It was very early in the morning. Had this dream today, and Lola, and if you don't know who Lola is, she's my girl. She's my 70-pound tank of love pit bull rescue. That is my big baby. And in this dream, Lola fell in the pool. Now, this happened many, years ago when we first moved to this house, and anyway, and she did, in actuality, fall in the pool, and it was horrifying. It was not a fun experience, as much as I had wanted her to learn how to swim. But in any case, so anyway, in the dream, getting back to the dream, she fell into the pool. And in the dream, I was, frantic, and I was there right at the edge of the pool going, come on, baby, come on, here, right on the edge. And her eyes were bulging out of her head, the way that they do, and she's freaked out. And she, got her little, her big paws onto the edge, the shallow end of the pool there where she had fallen in, and I helped, hoist her out. I was like, okay. And she's like, okay, I'm all right. And I thought, all right, that's cool. And then the next thing, all of a sudden in the dream, she turns back around and she jumps back in the pool. What the fuck is going on? And then she jumps back in this pool, and I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she kind of looked at me, but then she started to just doggy paddle towards the stairs, because it's the shallow end, right? The stairs to get out. They're like these, kind of big steps, not a ladder thing. And that's what I had been wanting to teach her for years. And she jumped back in, and she paddled herself over to the stairs and walked up and got out of the pool on her own, shook the water, and literally that was the dream. And it wasn't until I was talking to an accountability partner of mine on our weekly call earlier today, where I started to share this, that I went, oh my God, that of course was about me, right? Do you believe like everything that happens in your dreams is of course about you? I am not a dream interpreter, but for all of you who are dream interpreters out there, feel free to have at it and tell me some more about this dream. But the point is, I just thought, holy crap, it's literally about when you are freaked out, scared about something going on with business, in fear about something going on with the relationship, maybe a health thing that's happening, whatever it is that fear has sort of grabbed you around, and then you get help to get out, but you're like, whoa, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. It's like, can you jump back in and realize that, boom, you got the skills, you got the tools, you know how to get yourself in and out of whatever situation is going on. And I believe that's true for all of us, right? I really do believe, like, in each and every one of us, we are hardwired with resilience. And certainly if you lean towards being an optimist, that resilience will come with less effort. Doesn't mean there's no effort. It means there'll be a little bit less effort. If you lean more towards the pessimist side of life, well, then that effort can feel like you are dragging 10, 18 wheelers behind you, tied around your neck. And I know there's some martial artists out there that can drag 18 wheelers with other parts of their bodies. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. It's kind of amazing, actually. But, I think it's fascinating that whatever is going on in our world, it will show up in our dreams. It's our subconscious, right? Working on whatever needs to get worked on, and to show us what's possible, or just to clear the energy that is causing stress on a day-to-day level. And so, let me know. I'm interested, which side of the fence do you lean on? And be honest, really be honest with yourself. Because also one of my mentors said to me many years ago, and I hated it when I first heard this, and I think it's really important. You need to know and be honest about where you are. Where are you really? And it's not about, because a lot of people think they're either much further back and behind than they truly are, which is not giving you a real perspective on how far you've come. Or some people think that they're further along than they really are, and that they don't need the support or the training or the tools that they actually need to get to where they think they are, right? But they actually need some more support. So it's about knowing truthfully and being able to be honest with where you are. And, honestly, like I do lean towards the optimist side of the fence with bouts of, mini bouts of pessimism. Right. It's not that I never get pessimistic or have, a fear or a doubt or a worry. Hello. It's called being human. Right. So let me know, which side of the fence do you naturally lean towards, right? Optimistic side, pessimistic side. And then I'm curious to know if things show up for you. I'm curious if things show up for you in your dreams. So let me know about those things and comment below. Because yeah, I totally agree. Stress can kill. And when we, literally stress can kill for sure. And when we forget about our innate hardwired resilience, it can feel really stressful. But wherever you're at, whatever's going on, it's happening like exactly the way it needs to go down. And why do I know that? Because it's happening. And it wouldn't be happening if it didn't need to be happening that way. It sounds so crazy and simplistic, but it really is. It's really that simple. And that is a whole other conversation, which gets into faith and into faith. Right? So we can talk about that another time. This is going to be your Mojo moment for the day. Resilience and being, for at least in my case, a pathological optimist. All right. So which side of the fence are you on? And do you dream? And do you remember your dreams? Right? Let me know. I love y'all. This has been a fun day and a good one. And I hope wherever you are that you are feeling fine and you are connected to your mojo. And I am sending you lots and lots of love. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, everybody. Bye for now.